Hey guys, good to hear, and this is going to be a complete guide on how to get the two new tomahawks in Mob of the Dead, the Hell's Retriever and the Hell's Redeemer. They're going to go to your tactical grenade slots, press LB to use them. That's very specific information. Let's get straight onto the guides. Now, to get the Hell's Redeemer, we're going to already need the Hell's Retriever, so this is going to be the first part of the guide. Now, if you've already played Mob of the Dead, you may have already seen these hellhound heads that are coming out the walls, the docks, the infirmary, and underneath the electric cherry, and you'd be like, what is this for? Well, this is what this is for. So, what you're going to do is you've got to train loads of zombies. I would advise training as you're seeing here because it congregates them in a certain area, because if you kill them outside this area, the dogs will not pick up on them. So you've got to literally feed the zombie dogs, these dead zombies. That's what you got to do. So train around this area, kill them, they'll get sucked up, the dog will be like, nom 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 nom, delicioso. That's a Dora the Explorer reference, and that's literally all you got to do. I don't actually know the set number of kills you've got to lay up on the zombies so they get eaten, but just do it for as long as you can. But the thing is, I would advise to do this in co-op because you might need to get revived. Treyarch, the crafty little buggers, have put these three zombie dog locations in the worst possible places in the map. These places are tight, you can't really rape train properly, but guys, try it. Get something like an LSAT so you can like lay bullets into the zombies, and once it's done, you'll hear an audio indication. Look at the zombie and the zombie dog place, and if there's no zombie dog and there's like a dog sketch, if that's lighting up red, you've done that one. If you do that for all three locations, like I said, the docks, the infirmary, and underneath electric cherry, everything will be fine. Now, what you're going to do is just go and retrieve your retriever. That's what you've literally got. It doesn't like appear. You've got to go to a certain place and hold X. And that place is kind of underneath the prison. I would advise going from the showers because you can't really miss it. Go straight forward and you'll see the kind of shrine place. And you can actually log your progress. It will show each dog. And if all the heads are lighting up above this, the shrine door will open. You'll see the retriever in there. It's glowing red. And it's really nice. It's a tomahawk that you can hold down, charge it for 2. You can throw it, it will trigger like a chain reaction between all the zombies, and it'll be like, and get loads of kills and points. It kind of acts like the M2 flamethrower in World at War, as of kind of, it's unlimited. When you throw it, it will come back and it charges for a bit, but you can literally use it as much as you want. You don't have to conserve your ammo like the flamethrower, so this is a very good high round weapon, because you can just keep laying into them, and as long as you can train properly, you're going to get to a high round. And it can also pick up power-ups, and it can't do the Pack-a-Punch. Guys, everyone's like, oh, you can get it from the Pack-a-Punch, but no, you can't retrieve guns from the Pack-a-Punch, which is kind of annoying, because sometimes I can't get my guns, and that's just like a waste of 5 grand, but whatever, that's the Hell's Retriever. Now the Hell's Redeemer, and there has been incredible controversy between everyone else's guides on YouTube, so I'm going to tell you my experience and how I got the Redeemer, and hopefully it will work the same for you guys. And the first thing I want to say is, you are seeing us play co-op. Everyone's been like, no, you can't get it 2 times in the same game. You can. It's possible for everyone in the game to have a Redeemer, so don't worry about that. Now let's get on to the guide. So the first step is to go to the bridge once, get in the chairs, go back to Alcatraz, refuel the plane, and get to the bridge again. I say this because when we did it the first time we went to the bridge, we tried to do this, we heard the sound audio indication, but when we went back to trigger the next step, it wouldn't work. So, for my personal experience, I went to the bridge first, went back to Alcatraz, then did it all again, and the second time you went to the bridge is when you want to start trying to get the Redeemer. Now what you got to do is, you got to kill a set number of zombies on the bridge with your Retriever, and people are saying it's 30, I don't know. Play it safe and do a round on the bridge. You will hear an audio indication that's kind of like a breath, kind of like this. And when you hear that, you should be good to go, but like I said, hold off for a round. Now, claymores, power-ups, and bullets, be very careful if you're using these, because, like I said, I'm not sure if you need to hold off a whole round using the Retriever, or if it's just 30, but I would hold off the round just to be sure. Once you've heard the audio bite, once you've survived the round, go back to Alcatraz, go to the dog spawn location underneath Electric Cherry, and on the opposite side, there's this hellhole you can throw frag grenades in and get 20 points per frag grenade, which is really nice, because if you need some more money and you've maxed out your border limit for that round, you can get some more points to the box, which is nice. But if you throw a Retriever in there after you've heard this audio file, it will then consume it and you will lose your retriever. But don't worry, that's not a troll. You're going to get something much more epic. Now, once you've thrown your retriever inside that hellhole, you have to now survive a round without it. So use your bullets, use your claymores, use your power-ups, do whatever, but you need to survive a round. And once you survived a round, the retriever place will then turn blue, but you'd be like, where is my tomahawk? Basically, the Afterlife blue is kind of the same as the Hell's Redeemer blue, and you want to go to the Afterlife station. I would advise the one in the shower room, go into Afterlife, go back to that shrine place, and there will be a Hell's Redeemer waiting for you. Hold X in Afterlife, grab it, go back to your body, revive yourself, and there you have the Hell's Redeemer. It's much more powerful than the Hell's Retriever. You can actually hold this down 3 times, charge it 3 times instead of the 2. It will cover I think it covers a wider distance and actually gets more zombies in the chain. I could be wrong, but there it is. It's blue. What more do you want? It's so much better than the Hell's Retriever because it's blue. Go through all this pain just to get that. Now, like I said, guys, it is possible for everybody in the game, so you're having a group of 4, everybody in the game to get this Redeemer, and it all relies on how many times you do the first step on the bridge. So basically, if you do the step, say 3 times, only 3 people in the game can throw the retriever inside the hellhole and therefore get the Redeemer. So basically, just try and survive either 3 rounds or get 90 kills in total. You will hear the audio soundbite indication a total of 3 times. That means 3 people can throw it in. If you've only done it twice and all 4 of you want it, the hole will only accept 2 people's tomahawks. So it's kind of a first come first serve. It doesn't really matter who gets the kills on the bridge, who actually gets the last kill to complete the round. It only matters who gets the retriever inside that hole first, and they will get the Redeemer. Everybody will actually see the blue, but not everybody can get the Redeemer unless you've done that on the bridge 4 times. I hope that does make sense. So basically, if all 4 of you want it, you want to get, 120 kills if it's the 30 thing, or survive 4 rounds on the bridge. Go back to Alcatraz, do all the steps, and there everybody can have the Redeemer. Hopefully, guys, that's helped. It's been goody. That's how to get the Hell's Redeemer and the Hell's Retriever in the news on Mob of the Dead. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.